Hi, Scorpio. I'm Pam, the Lucky Mermaid, psychic, seer, and modern mystic, bringing you psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides for September 2022. Please be sure to watch your sun sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign to get a more clear and complete picture of what's to come for you in September and perhaps beyond, because timing will be different for all of you in these general readings. Remember, sometimes your rising sign and your moon sign will resonate more for you than your sun sign will. And if you're born on the cusp of your sign, sometimes your psychic predictions and messages are coming to you from there, so you might want to check that out. This recording is for Scorpio Sun, Scorpio Rising, and Scorpio Moon. I'm using the Hanson Roberts Tarot deck in this reading. All that being said, Scorpio, now on to your September 2022 Psychic Tarot reading. The first card you're starting off with here is the Three of Pentacles. And the Three of Pentacles is a card that symbolizes expanding your work, expanding your skills, expanding your craft, expanding your business. You could be getting a promotion. You could be getting financial gains here. This is focusing on craftsmanship and attention to detail as well in whatever you're creating. Even if you're a non-working Scorpio, your creative projects. There's a lot of things I feel, Scorpio, that you are going to do differently, especially at work or in your business or your creative projects. And you may want to fix things like how you handle things, how you handle money, money that comes in, money that goes out, money from clients, money from customers, coming in and going out. I also feel you're going to be very determined. I get this strong will and determination from Scorpio, where you're like, I'm going to put all my energy and effort into it, and I'm going to make more money. A lot of you are going to be very driven and goal-oriented in September, about stepping up your game, stepping up your business, stepping up your career, put more energy into what you're doing. And you're going to show, like, this is how I do it, and nobody does it better. Like, I feel you're going to be very like, you know what? I'll show you how it's done. This is how you do it. Pay attention to what Scorpio's doing, because you're going to be like the master of your craft in September. And you're going to be very inspired to want people to notice you and what you're doing. To notice your craft, notice your skills, notice your talent, notice you. And you could be doing a lot of rearranging. Like, if I move this over here, this looks better. And if I move this over here, this looks better. Or you may be paying attention to feng shui and the way the flow of things happen in your business, at your workplace, in your home, because I see you moving things, like literally moving a desk over here, moving an armoire over there, shifting and moving things is coming up. You may also feel worried that if you procrastinate any longer, some chance or opportunity is getting taken away from you. So you may feel like, this may be why I'm also picking up all this drive and energy to move forward and make things happen, because you may feel like, uh-oh, time is of the essence here. You could have that feeling. You could also be leading the charge in some cause, especially that you feel is a diplomatic cause or a politically charged cause. You may also feel highly inspired to stake your claim to something you believe to be yours. So it could be a house. Maybe you're like, I have to get that house, or I have to get that property or that piece of land, or that person over there, I've been having my eye on them for so long, and I know we would be a great partner. You are going to, I don't care, you are going to be staking your claim to something you believe to be yours. And that could even be in auctions. If you're somebody that likes to watch auctions, you could be very highly competitive and driven in an auction sense also. The second card you have here, Scorpio, in September of 2022 is Queen of Swords. And this is an air sign person, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. This could be you if you have a rising sign or a moon sign that is an air sign, or if you're born on the cusp of Libra and Scorpio. There could be a lot of juggling with you and an air sign person. There could also be some kind of clashing and combative energy there between you and an air sign person as well. It's like you may see things the same way, but you may have different objectives about how to get there. This Queen of Swords person could have a difficult time adjusting to new or changing circumstances. They could feel about you like you're pushing their buttons, or you're pushing them, or you're getting on their nerves. They could feel that way about you in September. So they could feel like you're getting on their nerves, you're pushing them to do something, or pushing their buttons in some way. You may feel like they're being silly, or they're like being too sensitive, or reacting too silly. You may feel like that they can get the job done, but that they take too many detours to get there, or they've got too much emotionalism about how to get there. Like they're not just, they need to like get to things more from point A to point B, not like, circling around all these different ways to get to the end result. I get it. It could be, this could be family. This could be a sibling to you. It could also be, I know it's going to sound weird because it's a queen, but it could be your father. But I feel it could be a sibling to you. But for some of you, this is somebody you work with. They could be trying to hold their head above water. They could be struggling in some way, in regard especially into trying to get something done. This could even be somebody that you find it's so difficult to deal with them that you may part company with them and not do business with them anymore. If this is somebody like a client, a customer, a purveyor, a business partner, you may feel like even though you like their product, or you think they do good work, or that you both believe in the same goals, you may feel like it's just too much trouble to do business with them. Or you may just feel like it's too troublesome to do business or deal with them in September. Especially if it's a family member, you may just be like, I don't want to deal with them right now. And so you may put them off and deal with them at a later date. Now, the next card you have is the Queen of Cups. And interesting, the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Swords were looking at each other in the reading. I thought that was interesting. Because very likely, you are the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is a water sign person. Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Sun, moon, or rising sign person. This could be you, but it could be another water sign person in your life. I do feel it's you because I hear the collective consciousness of Scorpio saying, I have a lot to do and I've got to get it done, which is basically what I felt also in the Three of Pentacles card for you. You're stopping all flights of fancy. And anything that was under production comes to a halt, and then it gets revised and gets going back on again, but it's going to be under different parameters or different conditions that you are setting forth and saying, no, we're not doing it this way. No, this takes too long, or it's too much, muxing around, too much, BS. We're streamlining productions, or we're making things run more efficiently or smoother or more quickly. Like, I get you, the energy behind that. You're starting to really see where things could be improved or where things could be made better. You've got a keen eye for it in September. And you're going to be showing off and showing people how precise and efficient you can be, and how precise and efficient you can get the job done. If you are a supervisor or a parent, you're going to be watching over people about who's got their act together and who doesn't, who's being productive and who isn't, who needs to have a little pressure applied or guidance and who doesn't. This could apply if you're a manager, a supervisor, a boss, an owner, or if like I said, or if you're a parent. It's also like you're going to see where the flies in the ointment are. That's an old time saying. If you don't know what that means, I'm sorry. My guides do like to spout off the old sayings because some of these are my old relatives that have passed away long ago. And some of them are way older than that. And I never met them. But some of them are my relatives, and they do like to spout out these old time sayings. Yeah, flies in the ointment. Or chinks in the armor, or bugs that need to get worked out, whatever phrase you want to use. You're going to be seeing it. The loose ends that need to get tied up, the things that screws that need to be tightened, things that need to be fixed. And you're not only, if you own your own business or you're a manager or a supervisor or a parent, you're also going to be looking at that in your own life, in your own decisions and what you're choosing to do and what you did before and what you're going to do moving forward. To get more psychic messages and predictions from my spirit guides, please check the description box below this video for the links for my most recent videos for Vimeo. I look into very specific topics using a variety of divination tools to bring you more accurate predictions for your astrological signs. These links and descriptions are also available on the videos page of my website, www.theluckymermaid.com. Thank you. Now you got two tricky cards coming up, Scorpio. I'm not going to lie to you, and I know some people are like, hey, you're a negative reader. You don't say... I'm not controlling these cards. They fall out of the deck when I shuffle. They're the 5 that you get. You got the 7 of Swords here. Now, this could be somebody lying to you or deceiving you or stealing from you. Lying, deceiving, or stealing from you, or doing something dishonest around you. You know what I get here? I get trouble brewing in the offing. So you could see something that's building, like a storm building, where it could be happening. I feel for many of you it's happening at a business you own or a business or company you work for, but you manage or supervise people, or even if you just work there. But it could also be happening in a family situation where you see a storm brewing or a mutiny getting ready to happen, and it's coming up. So if you work at a business or company, you could see people, coworkers, people you supervise, or people that work there grumbling. They don't like what's going on. You could be seeing that happening in a family situation. And some of you, you're seeing it happen in the populace, in the people of the world, in your country or city or in the town that you live in. But for many of you, it's worldly, where you're seeing things that people don't like and they're getting mad. This is happening somewhere and you're witnessing it, Scorpio. You're seeing it coming. You could be seeing, I hate to give negative messages, but I'm hearing you could see out the increase and outbreak of violence. If you're not seeing it in September, you could be seeing the shades of it coming into the picture. And this could be in the city or state or province you live in, but it could even be in a business or company that you work for, or in your neighborhood. It could even be a neighborhood situation. Protests, outbreaks of violence. This is what my guides are telling me. Some of you may feel like you want to fly the coop, like you want to get out of there. You may feel like if it's happening at a business, you may be like, this company, there's violence coming here. I don't want to be here. Or it could be a city you work in, live in, work in. You may be like, I don't want to work in this city anymore, or I don't want to live in this town or city anymore. And if it's not you, you're going to see a lot of people leaving. If you don't decide to leave, you're going to see other people leaving, whether you decide or not. Because this doesn't come up as somebody lying to you or deceiving you or stealing from you. What I'm picking up in this card for you is you're going to see combativeness, people getting ready for a fight. So what you do with this, time will tell. I feel you'll know by the end of October, or at the very least at the end. The soonest I feel like you'll know what I'm talking about and seeing this here will be at some point in October. But some of you may not see it full blast until November. The last card you have in your reading, look, these two go hand in hand. You've got the Five of Rods. Five of Rods is this could be an internal struggle or battle going on inside of yourself, but this could be with coworkers, family members, or people out in the world. Look at your two cards together. Look at what I just read in Seven of Swords, and now look at the card that follows it. I didn't even notice it when I was reading Seven of Swords. So these two cards feel to me like they're holding hands with each other here in your reading. I pick up a lot of people are angry about changes that are going on. And this could be changes that are happening out in the world that people don't like. But if it could be in a business or a company. And people are like, I don't like these laws and rules and things that are changing. I don't like it. Remember, I said the word mutiny. I said mutiny. There could be some people that are mutinous in September. It could even be in your family. It could. If there are people like, let's say people are getting divorced, parents are getting divorced, or living situations are changing. Maybe somebody's moving into the house and people are like, I don't want them moving in here. I'm not going to stay here. I don't know. I don't know because I'm not privately reading you, but there is disruption. Some people are not going to like who's taking control or who's taking charge of something. That could even be in the government. Maybe somebody's going to take control and take charge in a government situation, in the country you live in, or a local government. They're going to take charge and control of something, and you are not into it. You may not like it, or people around you that you're dealing with may not like it. But it could be who's taking control of the household, or who's taking control of a business or company. People aren't going to like it. Somebody's taking control and people don't like it. And I'm not going to lie to you, Scorpio, you may kind of feel like you are a victim of circumstance here. You could have that feeling. You could see people fighting for positions, wanting to oust people out of their positions. You could see people feel like they don't deserve that position, that they feel like they should have the position. There could be fighting over positions. You could feel like you're watching a lot of people that were normally normal, seem normal to you, could look like they're turning into nut jobs. And, or that's not a nice way to put it, but like people that would be normally going about their day and about their life, suddenly being really in an uproar and chaotic. For many of you, I really do feel like it's circling around a company you work for, or a business you work for, or a company or business you own. That comes up to me first. Secondly, I feel like this could be happening in a family situation where, you know, positions of power are shifting in the household, or people are moving in, or people are getting married, or people are getting divorced, and other people in the household don't like it. And there's changes and power shifting, and this is causing this disruption. Thirdly, it could be out in the world, in government, local or federal, state, local, worldly, I don't know, and that people are mad over it. So that's what I got there. So the best gemstone crystal for Scorpios to work with, use, or wear in the month of September 2022, I got onyx. And onyx gives strength and promotes vigor, steadfastness, and stamina. It banishes grief and puts you at ease with your surroundings. It enhances self-control and stimulates wise decision-making and encourages happiness and good fortune. Wow, it sounds like you need this stone with what came up at the end of your reading. And I know it also, onyx can be a very protective stone for your whole self. It can be very protective. If you need to make a stance and stand out in a crowd, my guides are telling me wear onyx or have it on you. It helps you be bold and make a statement and make your presence known in September. It's a very good stone for you, especially if you are being challenged in any way, physically challenged, whether your opinions are being challenged, or if you're physically being challenged, or whatever kind of challenge comes your way. People challenging you however they can. There's lots of ways to challenge people. It will help you with that. I do hear that this stone in September will help Scorpios make more money. So somehow it's going to attract money to you. Also, if you have to look for or search for any valuables or valuable artifacts or anything, it's going to help you. You're going to find things of value, whether it's to purchase them, or you're going through an estate, or out on an archaeological dig, whatever it is, it will help you find them. So I hope this reading was of help to you, and I hope it made sense. Thank you so very much for watching. I do truly appreciate it. And please like this video if you enjoyed it. And please subscribe if you would like to see more content like this and to help my channel grow. And if you would like to get any of the special video series I record for my Vimeo on-demand pages, where I use a variety of divination tools focusing on very specific topics, you can get my most recently recorded videos by clicking on the links down below this video in the description box in the Show More section. And there's many links down there, or you can go to my website at theluckymermaid.com, go to the videos page on my menu, and you can scroll down that page. You can see all the video series I've recorded, what divination tools I've used, how long the predictions go out for, and then you just click on the zodiac sign you want, and it will take you to that video on Vimeo. Now, some of the most recent video series I've recorded, of course, are my psychic crystal readings for each sign of the zodiac for September 2022, where when I stop the video, I then go on and look into the crystal and give you more psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides for this month of September. You can also get August video. That link will be down below as well, because timing is different for everyone. And so just because it was August videos, you may be experiencing it later. You may be experienced my August predictions in September or October, or even a year from now. So if you didn't get that, you could check that out. My Horseshoe Tarot Spread Psychic Tarot reading for the year of 2022-2023, which goes from August of 2022 through until the end of August of 2023. There are, how many cards? 7 cards in those videos, and very detailed. They're kind of long. So if you want to see what I got for you there, that's actually one of the most popular video series I record. People don't request it. It's not a highly requested video series, but it's a very popular purchased series. My mid-year love and romance psychic tarot update for 2022 is also available. And my psychic crystal readings that I talked about for September, and also you could check out August. My career and finance psychic tarot and crystal readings, those predictions are for 12 to 18 months, and they started in April of 2022, and they go all the way through until the end of October of 2023. So if you want to see what's going on with your career and your finance area, you might want to check that out. My What's Lucky and New for You in 2022 Psychic Tarot and Oracle card readings. We're still got a lot of time left in 2022, so your luck hasn't run out yet. So if you want to see what was lucky and new for you, you could look into those videos. And my mid-year Psychic Tarot update for 2022 is also available. My Saturn in Aquarius Psychic Tarot and Crystal readings, they started in December of 2020. These predictions start from December of 2020 and go through until the end of March of 2023. Saturn usually spends about 2.5 years in each sign. My full moon lunar eclipse in Scorpio, May 2022, Psychic Tarot, Crystal, and Oracle card readings. Those predictions, you're still being affected by that eclipse. Those effects are not over yet. And also my solar eclipse in Taurus, April 2022, Psychic Tarot, Crystal, and Oracle card readings. Those effects, those effects of those eclipses, they last 6 months. So those 2 eclipse video series, you are still being affected by that lunar eclipse in Scorpio in May and the solar eclipse in Taurus in April. I use the same format for each. I highly recommend in these videos, if you can watch your rising sign as well as your sun sign, to get a more clear and complete picture of what's to come for you. And many people find these eclipse readings are accurate for them. And if you think these eclipses are not affecting you, you're wrong. They completely are. So you might want to look into those videos. Also, if you would like to donate to my channel and help support the work that I do here with my psychic readings on YouTube, there's a donation link down below underneath all the video series I've talked about, and that link is connected to PayPal. And thank you so very much to those of you who have donated to my channel. It does mean a lot to me, and it does help me a lot. I do greatly appreciate it. So a big thank you to those of you who have donated. Also, if you would like to get more psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides that you're not going to see here in a video on YouTube, you can follow me on my social media pages at The Lucky Mermaid LLC on Facebook and The Lucky Mermaid _ Pam Georgel on Instagram, and also on the community pages that are here on YouTube. I usually write these predictions out in about 5 paragraphs. I usually pull a tarot card, sometimes an oracle card, occasionally my crystal. I'll write these predictions down, and many people find that these predictions, maybe the whole entire reading makes sense to them, or parts of messages and predictions throughout will make sense to them. So I highly recommend you check those out, and I would love to see you over there on my social media pages. And as I've said before, I'm going to say it here again, make sure you are following the Lucky Mermaid _ Pam Georgel on Instagram. Sometimes they put a little dot after the underscore and it fakes people out. I am not contacting anybody on social media soliciting them for readings. I work from a very long wait list and a very long cancellations list. If you want those details, please go to my website at The Lucky Mermaid LLC. I'm sorry, theluckymermaid.com, and go to the scheduling page. You can read all about how to get on the cancellations list. The wait list I closed in 2018 because I had too many people on it. I'm still adding people to the cancellations list. I can only do a few private readings a month. I used to do 3 readings a day, 5 days a week, a couple weeks out of each month. I can no longer do that anymore for a variety of reasons. So if you want to get on the cancellations list, you can look at how to do that. But I'm going to tell you, it's going to be a long, long wait. I don't want people to think they're going to get on it and you're going to hear from me in a month. It's not going to happen that way. So, but please do not fall for anybody soliciting you for readings on social media. I don't have WhatsApp. People are even doing it in the comments section in the YouTube videos where they're trying to act like they're me. I've had to report this. Please know I'm not contacting you. If you get something from me, it's only if you're on my wait list or cancellations list. Otherwise, it's a fake. And do not give them money. I have seen people do that where they've paid and not gotten anything. It is a scam. Please don't fall for it. So I hope you have an absolutely spectacular September, all the signs of the zodiac, and know that I wish you many blessings and peace.